So before we start the panel discussion, our last presentation of the day comes from LONGi's BIPV CTO, Zhang, who will share with us LONGi's BIPV journey. Welcome, Song, to TaiyangNews.
Yeah.
I believe
Thanks about being. Yeah. So can we start now?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now I will firstly get through the main contents of my preparation. What's the difference between BIPV and BIPV? I wanna use one word to summarize. And I think BIPV connection is in a way to destroy building envelope to some extent, while BIPV provides additional protection to the building. For example, improve the thermal performance and also provide extra rigid to the steel sheet or steel profiles. Anyway, and next page, please. And there are several challenges when we integrate the BIPV, and we need to consider the safe and appearance, functionality, and multi-energy efficiency together to make sure the system is well integrated. But as we discussed previously, BIPV develops slowly. I think this because of the traditional PV cost or PV price greatly influenced the real PV application in current various scenarios. Because a real system, BIPV system, not only provide the green energy, they also provide the additional function. But according to current marketing level, these additional construction function haven't been well evaluated or assessed. So these types of additive values not calculated in current BIPV system. So without these values assessment, only compare the green or output or the powers is not enough to persuade the BIPV system business success. And a real BIPV system or the final value can become business success. I think theoretical research and research on production system very important. But most important is the boundaries between PV and the buildings, because PV industry and traditional construction are two types of precision works. For example, I have emphasized in several conferences. For PV precision, it's almost nanometers level, but for construction parts, the precision works usually relies in centimeters levels. And these boundaries between them become very important, especially when we consider the whole lifetime system. And if we can't deal with boundaries between them, even we blow up a lot of functions or additional protection, the owner of the buildings can't accept it. Oh, anyway, I just share my understanding. Yeah, green building system. What's green building system? Why I separate them? I think in the future, we must consider the humanity integration. Why? Because most of the building or construction works is an important part to inherit our cultures or Asian cultures. It's a very important parts of each country's culture. So if only traditional appearance of PV module, it will emerge a lot of culture Asian cultures. And the second, we need try to introduce more intelligent and digital function system to improve the quality and the safe of the system. And meanwhile, we also need to introduce comprehensive solution or different function for the building to the buildings. Otherwise, only integrate the PV modules, it's still traditional BIPV system. Only your PV modules can provide extra function. It's real well integrated. Next page, please. Take two product series in LONGi as example. LONGi Bright is for architecture, and the LONGi Roof is provided for industrial factory roof. And one is to realize the customized requirements, and the second is provide economic level BIPV system. So I think different production or solution must have very clear targeted clients. Next page, please. And the LONGi Bright is a PV product that can be arranged in any opaque and flat area of the building. Maybe in the future, it also can be banded. It depends on the organic layers developed levels. And including roof, facade, sunshade, and garden rail. And these products and need consider and need include the following natures. Next page, please. The aesthetics, appearance, efficiency, reliability. I think all of them are very important. And how to realize the good appearance? Firstly, we select several colors which can match mainstream architectural tones. This way, it's try to do the best colors or to guide the architecture to the high efficient solar cells. And besides of that, I think the inorganic coloring technology is also very important. It can anti-UV light to make sure the whole lifetime there is no any fading risk. And according to some demonstration, we have seen the solar cells level color uniformity is better than traditional construction materials. And the most important, as I discussed above, is mainly for LONGi Bright, mainly for architecture. So we promise if there are some orders, special color or special paintings, we could realize these requirements in 3 days to provide special color and painting on the surface. Next page, please. And yeah, another important thing is PV factory always focus on the best size of the module because it's limited by the size of the solar cells. And LONGi firstly provide 3 different sizes based on architecture tones and the small, medium, and the large size. All of these sizes will form types of shape or for the facade or different application. And this preparation and can keep the best appearance, also will provide the good price for the architecture. Next page, please. The lamination, because the solar cells will become different. And LONGi firstly provide the special encapsulant material selection, and we using almost 7 layers to satisfy the architecture or the building's requirements. The different organic layers will provide different function. Some is increase the rigid of the module, and some to anti-UV light, and some will provide the good appearance. And the most important, I want to emphasize here, when the glass is broken, and even at very high temperature, because all of us know PV module, sometimes the working temperature is almost 90 degrees centigrade. But the traditional facade application, without solar cells, the lamination of the glass is temperature is only around maybe 40 to 50 degrees centigrade. It's relatively low temperature. But the traditional organic layer PVB system, the stress will decrease sharply above 50 degrees centigrade. And if there are something unexpected, the lamination or the modules not strong enough, and it will high risk, or it's not satisfy the building requirements to the scenario. And the following page, please. There is a short video. And could you click on the right picture? There should.
可以啊。
Yes. Okay, and we can see after firing. And after firing, and the PV module or lamination still keep high rigid performance, and even fall down several times, there are still no glass fall down or still sticked by the inside organic layers. And meanwhile, LONGi Bright also passed the electrical safety test to ensure 100% insulation. And about this page, to ensure safety and quality, LONGi Bright also has passed many strict tests, not only IEC, because the traditional IEC or current most IEC items based on utility scenario. The distributed scenario and the BIPV scenario, it should get through special design measurements. I remember there is a statistics from USFM company. There is a number. The utility system, some failure due to mechanical reasons is 5 times than the thermal failures, but opposite in distributed application, there are 5 times due to thermal failures than mechanical. So the tests should be adjusted for BIPV and BAPV as well. Next page, please. I think a well-designed system can follow the building lifetime scale. This, of course, depends on the O&M system. Your design of structure should be considered the easily remove or replaced method, and because there should for the whole lifetime, even for the traditional construction materials. They also need to repair parts of this system. And so when you design the BIPV system, you should consider if there is something unexpected, you have intelligent or digital monitor them, and then you have the economic way to replace some unexpected product or system part. Next page, please. Yeah, I think the time limit, some project case, I don't want to introduce details. I just want to share the integration method of BIPV. It's I think will introduce many challenges as we discussed above, especially for this landmark or many special scenario. The reliability should considered. Again, we should use right measurements to forecast the following 25 to 50 years application. Next page until LONGi roof, please. About LONGi roof, today I want to share the behind designing logic. And for the roof system, I think it's limited resources in the city for PV application. So the product should provide higher power. For example, our next generation of system will provide 660 watt of one module, and the efficiency will currently is 23, and we will announce new product. The efficiency will over 24, and because our system is adaptable, and we can realize the higher installed capacity. And also due to the BC platform, our power generation, it can have another 9% plus. I think most of audience is familiar with our LONGi roof system. And currently, we are using the standard 72 laminated module, and this can provide in the right price or good price. And the most special, we still based on the patented structural adhesive is structural glue, and we define it flexible connection. This flexible connection will avoid unexpected corrosion between aluminum and steel. And the LONGi roof can not only achieve system safety, but also can bring steady returns for its excellent power generation, as we discussed above. In terms of performance, LONGi roof is safe and reliable, resistant to 17-level typhoons. Actually, this year, in the past months, China gets through several typhoons. It's almost 17 levels, and after these typhoons, LONGi's roof still keep waterproof, and the structure almost keeps the same or keeps stable. And the well-designed steel profiles can anti the wind uplift, and also can anti the thermal expansion. Usually, actually, we test our anti-thermal expansion depends on this condition. Each year in China, the most challenge for the thermal expansion is when the temperature of the steel above 75 degrees centigrade, and after that, a quick storm happens. The heavy rain, and the steel temperature will decrease sharply to 25 degrees. And the 50 temperature difference will destroy the connection between aluminum and steel if we use traditional connection. And using flexion and a special bracket between steels and the main buildings, it can easily to overcome this challenge, thermal expansion. All of this design in the lab. How to realize our design in the final construction procedures? It depends. I think it depends on automatic machine. For example, LONGi roof will using some robot to realize the structure glue arrangement. This machine can control the amount of the structure glue and also its precision position. It's very important to keep the modules well adhesive to the steel smoothly. And the adaptable properties is very important for the limited resources of the roof. And these properties can provide extra almost 20% installation. Yeah, the last properties I want to emphasize, because our module using the steel take place the traditional frame. The anti-lightning is still 2.3 times improved than the traditional module, because the profiled steel under the module it's higher than the traditional frame. Next page. The last video. Yeah. April 20th, the southern part gets through a typhoon weather. And after typhoon, and we can see LONGi roof keep very well. And but just nearby our system, another factory using BIPV system is almost fully destroyed. Okay, I will jump some other project cases. And thank you everyone. This I want to share today.
Thank you. Thank you, Zhang.
Thank you.
Before we get into the panel, I just wanted to quickly ask you, where are these BIPV products from LONGi available? Are they available commercially? Which markets?
Yeah, I remember it's since 2019. Now this commercial production have installed 1 gigawatts.
And it is available in China?
Yeah, almost 1 gigawatts of LONGi roof, only LONGi roof, not LONGi BIPV.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, 1 gigawatts have been installed, almost zero complaints. And our chairman emphasized the ecosphere very important. The products or the system it's the boat, and the value chain is the water. We only do our good thing, or we just realize our advantages, and we collaborate with other company. Maybe they are good at construction, another one good at O&M. All of us together can provide the right BIPV.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
So much, Zhang.